everybody, it's Bunny, and I'm finally here making a video that I'm very, very, very excited to make. It is about my latest, greatest obsession, which just also happens to be a very viral trend here on YouTube right now. Fidget spinners. You guys, I accidentally got sucked into these things because I will admit, the first couple times I saw them online, I was like, why do people like these things? Somebody sent me a couple to my P.O. box, and it has just been a down the rabbit hole adventure ever since that point, ever since I got my first original 2 fidget spinners. A lot of you guys have been asking me to make a video about fidget spinners, about my collection, where I find them, and I thought a great place, a good first video for me to do a fidget spinner video, that's what I'm trying to say, is kind of like the weirdest, wackiest, most unique fidget spinners, because you guys know that I have that series where I'm like, world's weirdest. I don't know if these are necessarily the weirdest fidget spinners, because I know that there is like a $10,000 diamond fidget spinner opulence that I cannot even understand. I don't know if these are like certifiably weird, but they are definitely some of the most unique ones that I've ever seen online, and definitely some of the most unique ones from my collection. So I'm going to be showing you 10 today. Don't forget to watch all the way to the end, because I feel like I'm saving the truly weirdest, most unique one for last, and Dogman is having to build it right now as I film the rest of this video. It's not even put together yet. Hopefully by the time I film the other 9, he'll be done with that one. Hopefully you guys like I don't, do you want to see me talk about fidget spinners? I don't know. I want to talk about fidget spinners, so that's the video that we're gonna do today. Leave this video a like if you would like for me to do another like fidget spinner haul of some of the cheapest fidget spinners, like the cheapest, best ones that I've found, because most of the fidget spinners I have in my collection are about $1 to $2. Super cheap, super amazing. So if you guys would like to see that video next or soon, leave this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and give a gator its wings. You guys, we are so close to 8 million Swamp Family members. It's amazing. We're so close, I can smell it. Almost 8 million. I smell the almost 8 million alligators. It's a good smell. It smells like spaghetti. Sippy, sippy. Let's begin. I'm like kind of intimidated now that I told you guys that they're like unique and totally different and weird, and now like I'm gonna show them to you guys, and maybe you're not gonna think that they're that weird or unique, and then you're gonna be disappointed. The first fidget spinner is for those of you guys who think fidget spinners need to stop, because it's a stoplight fidget spinner. I'm full of jokes. It's 3D printed. It's pretty cool. This actually came with the capability of being a keychain. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see the little holes on the side or not. I promptly took the keychain mechanism off because it kind of made it like a not effective spinner to have a piece of metal slap in my hand every time I tried to spin it. This one has a pretty good spinning power, and I don't know about you guys, I love watching like fidget spinner videos on Instagram, but does it not drive you guys crazy when people make the videos and it's like the first 30 seconds of the Instagram video is just them like showing it to you like this, and then oh yeah, look at it, and then they don't spin it. I'm like, you're supposed to just spin it. I'm gonna be spinning them first and then talking about them second, just to let you guys know. But it looks pretty cool. It actually looks like it starts to do this like almost slow motion kind of thing. I don't know, look at that. And it's like red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Fascinating. This one's pretty good. There are gonna be some in here that spin better, I feel like, than others. I do feel like with some of these 3D printed ones, you kind of have to work them in a bit. Like they come not spinning that well, but the more that you like spin them and play with them, the better that they get. I kind of don't know why there's such annoyance with these things. I really do feel like they're helpful. I know some people got angry with me last time that I mentioned them because I said they really helped me with my anxiety and depression. Obviously, I did not mean that it was a cure for anxiety or depression, but I just find like when I feel a panic attack coming on or something like that, I can kind of just fidget with these, and they help to just calm me down and recenter my mind and give me something else to focus on rather than like feeling more panicky. And I don't know the various reasons why people use them. Maybe they just have them because they like them. All reasons are applicable to me. So up next, I have one that you guys have already seen. If you saw my tea vlog the other day, you guys, I love this one. I feel like it also spins really well, and you guys know lately I have become a very avid Joker fan, and so this one is the playing card fidget spinner. And this Etsy seller, they actually offered a bunch of different playing cards. They had like a king, a queen, I think a couple of aces in different suits, and they had the Joker card. The only way this could have been more perfect in my mind is if they offered kind of like a gold finish, because that's more like Suicide Squad Joker, which is my favorite Joker. This kind of almost has another like slow motion sort of spin effect in my mind. And this one will go for a real long time. A lot of times on Etsy, you can select the different bearings that you want the spinner to have. And ceramic, I'm starting to discover, I think ceramic is the best. It has the smoothest spin, and it's what helps make them spin the longest. Normally that does drive up the price just a little bit more, because then they're using like a better quality piece of material, you know, but this one is amazing. It's heavy, and I think it'll spin for like 3 minutes or so. I know a lot of people like to not just spin them in their hand, but like leave them on a desk and spin them like that and just watch them spin. So this one is great for that. Everybody says sometimes, like when I show these in videos, that I'm not spinning them right, that you're supposed to be able to just like spin it with one hand. I know the first time I showed these in a video, people were like upset with me, saying like, why you're not spinning them right, but you can spin it a lot faster if you go like that, right? Moving along to one of the next spinners, and I technically got this one for Dogman, and if you know anything about my boyfriend and how much he loves blue and orange, then you know why. This one to me is more of like a tactile thing, like if you like to feel different textures and stuff, like if that helps center you or help you focus. I feel like this one is better for that. It does have a nice spin to it, but it's not one that will continuously spin. It does have a really cool feel though. So what this is it's a bunch of interlocking gears, and so as you're spinning the outsides, it's like the little gears are rotating in there. It looks and feels really neat. But if you're somebody who likes to have those like long-term spins, this one might not be for you. You could select all the different colors of plastic. I think that's another really cool thing about these spinners that I'm finding on Etsy, is a lot of times there's a lot of different choices for customization. Next one is another really weird one. Definitely doesn't have any long-term spin to it, but once again, it's just one of those that is so eye-catching, and I feel like it's like a rare spinner. I feel like I have not seen these anywhere on the internet, so here I am showing before I spin it. It is kind of, what would we call this shape? It's not really like a total circle. It's not really like a sphere, because it does have some like flat edges to it. I really don't know what this shape would be. This one has a lot of weight to it, but it's just so unique. And I mean, you can grab it at any 2 points and spin it. I don't know, it's just different. It's like, it looks neat when you spin it. I mean, can't you say that about everyone though? It looks neat when you spin it. But unfortunately, it's another one that doesn't spin for a really long time. But I'm kind of okay with that, because I find that I like to spin it and then stop it and like spin it again. Like, I find comfort in the motion of getting it to spin more than just looking at it for a really long time. Up next is another one that I think creates a really neat pattern. It's like got an uneven spiral in there, and then you just hold on to it like this and give it a whirl. And it feels really interesting, because since the spirals aren't like evenly separated and placed, it gives it like a wobbly feeling, because it's kind of heavier on one end than the other. The only thing that I will say about this one is it makes me just a little bit nervous to like put it in my purse or anything like that, because I feel like these little tendrils on the inside would be pretty easy to break. So if you're gonna grab this one, just maybe this is like a good spinner for at home, or if you're gonna like leave it in your desk at work or something. But look at how cool it looks when it starts to stop, stop spinning. But when it starts to slow down, It just looks so neat. It's almost like I'm trying to hypnotize you to leave a like on this video. Is it working? Up next is definitely one of my favorites. It's like the X-Files spinner because it is an alien fidget spinner. I feel like this one I'm gonna have to work with a little bit because I feel like it's one that you kind of have to get the bearings, like you have to use it a little bit more and kind of get it worn in before it will spin faster. And I also want to buy some cap covers for it. Sometimes when you buy spinners, they don't come with these little plastic covers. This one has covers, this one doesn't. You can actually see the bearings on this one. And I really find that a lot harder to spin. And you know what? I meant to grab a pencil. We're gonna maybe try a makeup brush. That's what I have laying around handy. But some of them you're supposed to be able to spin like on a pen or a pencil. Maybe that makes it a little bit easier. It's not as gratifying to me though, but I feel like it does spin a little bit longer that way. You can pop the bearings out of the center and put in a different bearing. Like if you find one that's better or one that is ceramic or whatever, you can always pop this out of the center. I don't remember if I bought a ceramic bearing for this one or not. When I ordered this one, I kind of like didn't know the difference between the different qualities of bearings. So I don't know, this little guy needs some work, but I felt like he was still like so cool to show you guys. And this Etsy seller had some of the most unique ones. I have a couple other ones on the way from this person, so maybe you'll see them in a future video. 4 spinners left. The next one is maybe the most amazing long-term spinning one, the one that will spin the longest out of today's video. And once again, I picked this one up for Dogman because he loves Star Wars, and it is a TIE Fighter fidget spinner. Listen to how cool that is. That's another thing that I find very relaxing about some of these is they make these really awesome like whirring sounds, which for some reason calms me down. It has a very nice white noise effect and I'm loving it. The more you twist it, the more that they get slowed down. But if you just set this one on a table, it will literally spin forever. And I think I did get one of the upgraded like ceramic bearings in this one. So I really feel like that makes all the difference if that is like a choice when you buy these things. But look at how cool it is. This one is great. It looks cool. It sounds cool. It feels cool. I do recommend this one. It looks so cool. I mean, just having like these silver balls on the side, which I think that those are like different counterweights and whatever to give them all different spins, different like velocities of spinning. I'm not a science person, so I don't exactly know what's going on there, but I'm sure it makes some sort of difference. Sippy, sippy. Up next is another one that I think is gonna take just a little bit of TLC, but I still wanted to include it in today's video because it does have such a unique look to it while it's spinning. Look at that. It is the puzzle piece fidget spinner. I feel like this one, every time I spin it, it spins for like just a little bit longer than last time. So I think the bearing just kind of needs to be worked a little bit, and then we'll probably have a really good 10 out of 10 fidget spinner on our hands. Right now, it doesn't spin for very long, but it does have a very nice weight to it once again. I tend to like some of them that are a little bit on the heavier side. I don't know why I personally like that better. It's just more comforting to me. Once again, it was one that you could pick like whatever color plastic you wanted. So I picked Gator Green, personally, for myself. It looks so cool, but definitely needs a little work. Next to last one, you guys, this is one of my favorites just because of how awesome it looks. And I think the seller called this the calcium spinner because it looks like bones and skulls. But you guys know Halloween is my thing. I love skulls, I love bones, and this one has a really neat look to it when it's spinning as well. When I first got this one, it did need a little love of, once again, kind of breaking it in, but now I feel like it gets better and better with each spin. And this one glows in the dark. So we're gonna charge it for a couple minutes in the super bright lights here that if I look directly at, I have to squint. And then I'm gonna show you guys, because I don't even know, I haven't even tested how glow in the dark this one is, but it looks really awesome. And this one is definitely like a much bigger fidget spinner, I feel like, than most of them that I have. Like, look at that. It's kind of like massive. I'm gonna charge it up. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Can you guys see it? Look at how much it's glowing. Glowing. That's pretty cool. Also, it's really creepy standing in my closet in pitch black. Woo! 10 out of 10. Don't recommend standing in my house in pitch black. It's really creepy. Isn't that crazy? None of the other lights are on here, just the big light. Can you guys tell? Does it look vastly? I almost feel like the lighting looks better in here. Have I been doing it wrong every time I'm filming in this room? Okay, you guys, it is finally time for the big reveal. I hope Dogman is finished building it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, he's literally been assembling this one through the entirety of the time that I've been filming all these other segments. So let's see if he's done, shall we? It is the Lego Man fidget spinner. So this one is pretty, is my little handsies not big enough for this one? Ah! It's like, how close are you to losing your temper? This close. I'm trying to like hold it like that. Oh, you know what? I feel like this one is really cool. First of all, it spins amazingly. And second of all, it basically has unlimited customization abilities because it's just like a Lego base. And when I bought it on Etsy, they showed all the different like minifigures, just like I have it set up now. But obviously you could take any kind of Lego bricks and just build whatever kind of like Lego fidget spinner that you wanted to do. Oh my gosh, wait, I don't even know what character this is. Comment down below, who is this guy? As you guys may know, I'm pretty fresh into the realm of like comic book things, so I don't know who this, it looks like an evil Spider-Man. We have Batman, the Cesar Romero Joker, because I loved his suit, and Magneto. The other cool thing is obviously you could make these like unbalanced and then it will have a different wobble effect to it. Like so. There we go. I can do it better with just two. I think it's like Batman's little, I almost said antlers. Batman has antlers now, but I think Batman's little ears were getting in the way. This one is an amazing little spinny just on its own. And then endless customization. So there's that one. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that y'all really enjoyed it. I definitely enjoy sharing my fidget spinner collection with you guys, and I have seen so many crazy ones online. Hopefully, like I said, these are some different ones that y'all have not seen before. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you would like to see my kind of like cheap fidget spinner collection. You guys, I feel like in a lot of ways the ones that are like $1, $2 are just as good as these, and frankly I've got more cheap ones than like the expensive ones. Guys, watch my Snapchat. I'm pretty much showing a different spinner every single day. So this is something that I truly do love. I can't help that it's trendy. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl. Same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!